What's up, y'all? It's your girl T, and I am back with another video. And oh my gosh, it's been forever. At least it feels like it's been forever, and I'm super excited to just get back in the groove and get back into me, because for a little bit I really lost myself. I lost myself in just trying to do everything, and I just can't do everything. I just can't help everybody. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. I'm going to try to drop a new video once a week for the rest of this year. Y'all, if you don't see a video posted, then make sure you leave a comment under the last video that I posted and say, hey girl, where you at? Because I have so much that I just need to get out, and I just need to get back to myself. And I feel like YouTube is where I started. YouTube is where I shared a lot of things and I became myself. You guys love me, and then y'all follow me to all these platforms, and then these platforms just kind of took over. And so we're going back to where it started, and it feels good. So anyway, I want to, in this video, I actually want to talk about the different types of wigs. And by that, I mean custom wigs versus vendor made wigs. There's been a lot of talk. There's a lot of new wig businesses out here. There's OG wig businesses out here. There's just been a lot of talk about what should I do, custom wigs, vendor made wigs. Listen, they both sell. It doesn't matter which one you do, you can sell these wigs. But there are some things that I want you to be careful and to learn from my experience when you are going through and making your decision. So first of all, I am, if you don't know me, I'm T. I'm the owner of Stylish Styles by T and Stylish Boss Academy. Stylish Styles by T do offer custom glueless wigs, and Stylish Boss Academy is the online wig making academy that offers wig business resources, supplies, and just it was everything, but I am scaling down. So I'll be helping with businesses with back-end operations and all of that. But anyway, let's talk about custom wigs and vendor made wigs. So first of all, custom wigs and vendor made, what are they? So first, custom wig is a wig that is made by a custom wig maker, such as myself, that take measurements and actually block those measurements onto a blockhead such as these here, and actually pinpoint what your measurements are, put them onto the cap, and create the wig using bundles and lace. Okay, so your wig is custom. Think of it as like, I don't know, like a tailor, a custom dress, a custom anything that you go and get custom furniture. It's not something you can just purchase from the store and get it get it immediately. This is something that takes a little bit of time. It's gonna be based on what your preferences are, what your color, your size, your style, your parting, like literally everything. You kind of build it out and make what it is that you like. That is what a custom wig is. Okay, now a vendor made wig is a wig that is just what it says. It is made by the vendor, but there are certain things that you need to know about that, because vendors make wigs. Some wigs are already stock wigs that are already made, like factory made wigs, and these wigs may be like density based. They're just made as like small, medium, large, and they're just what they have. Usually they're not really made bundles. You can tell the difference. I don't have a factory made vendor wig to show you, but there are vendor made wigs in that way. Okay. Then there are vendor made wigs that are made more custom. They're like an in-between. They're not made based off the custom measurements of their head, but they are made using a standard sizing chart. So the vendor will follow the sizing chart. You can use that sizing chart and you can put it on your website, and you can sell, hey, these are wigs made by my vendor, because you don't want to claim something as yours and it's not. But these are vendor made wigs, and they're made using bundles. So usually the wig company and the wig business have to purchase the bundles and the lace separately, and the vendor makes those wigs using the bundles and the lace that you order. And there's usually like a small fee for them to make your wig. So I hope this is making sense. But custom, you make it, you get the bundles, you do the work. Vendor made, You can factory made. Let's go with the factory made, which is the second one I talked about. Those are usually the ones that are stock. They're usually 150 density, 180 density. They're usually density, and you can't really say how many bundles because they're already, they're already pre-made. And then you have, kind of think of like some of those wigs that are in like the beauty supply store. They're not made with bundles. Those are actually just like they're factory made. And then you have vendor made wigs using the bundles and the lace. Okay. There is, in my opinion, like I said, I don't rank anyone higher than the other, although, I'm always a custom OG. Like custom is, it doesn't get any better than custom. If you are getting married and you have a wedding, do you want a wig you want a dress that is on the rack already that people may have worn, or that's just, size to what it is, and that's what you gotta get. You gotta get it tailored up. Do you want one that, maybe some people have returned, but it may be similar to your size? I don't know. I'm trying to make a analogy. Or do you want one that is custom designed to your dream wedding dress that you like? Maybe taking certain bits and parts from different dresses to create your dream dress. I would want my dream dress. I would want custom. But anyways, there are different price points that goes with that as well. But I wanted to talk about this because I actually have 3 wigs right here with me. I'm getting ready to style and work on in a second. But this one here is a custom wig, okay? This one, my customer, she sent her measurements. This is a wig that I made custom. I put the bundles. I put the lace. I did everything to this wig. This wig was nothing, and I made it into this, okay? And I'm getting ready to style it. One other thing I do want to say about vendor made wigs, you can't get a deep side part. They haven't mastered. So, you know what I'm saying? So custom, we still one up because they ain't put no deep side part. They don't, you gotta go custom if you want to do any. Other than that, they put that closure right in the middle. But anyway, so this is custom. So basically my customer, I pinned this back to my customer's measurement using our dome cap, and it will fit her head perfectly. She can run her fingers through and it's nice and smooth. You don't have no lumps, no bumps. It is fitted to her head. Okay. It goes straight to her head. So this is custom. All right. Then you have here, this is a vendor made one that is custom still. Well, it's semi-custom. I don't even know how to, let me tell you the terms. Create your own terms, whatever you want those terms to be. That will be easy for your customers to understand. Go with that. But some people, that's the problem. Some people, intertwine some of these wordings, or one company may call something custom and another company may not, and that can confuse the customers. That the industry is confused. Everybody's saying everything. But anyway, so this one is a vendor made custom wig in a sense, because it's vendor made, and I asked my vendor to put a certain amount of bundles and the certain lace that I wanted, it's a 2x6, onto this wig. So this wig, it's still smooth along the back, right? It's still fitted from my vendor, okay? It's the measurements come from the size and measurement chart that I sent my vendor. Careful, because some of the sizing charts aren't quite all the same, okay? It's just not a one size fit all with vendors and with sizing and with wigs and just with everything. So anyways, this one though, from my vendor, I really like. It took a lot of trial and error. It took a lot of money and a lot of time to find a vendor that can make a wig very close to what I can make and use the same bundles that I use. And I don't have any complaints with my customers and the sizing and the construction and the way that the wig is made. But like I said, if I want a deep side part, that's custom. They can't do that. At least not yet. But if I part through this wig, it's still no lumps, no bumps. And I can tell it's way much fuller. Look at how full this is. That is because I requested for them to put, so many bundles and a closure in here, which I can't remember if I put 2 or 3. It's probably a bob, so I probably will put 2. But anyway, so this is using the bundles made by my vendor, still the same quality hair. Now, it's the teaching point, okay? So this wig here, this is a new vendor that I was just trying out. Y'all know these vendors, they hit you up all day. They just, you know, they just always hit me up. And a lot of them I don't entertain. Some of them I do, just to see what they're talking about. So this one in particular was talking about color. I'm trying to work a lot smarter. I'm not a colorist, so I'm always looking for a vendor that can offer me some a nice colored wig. But again, they have to meet certain qualifications of the wigs that I want. So anyways, this vendor, you know, assured me, sent me some video, whatever, the color. So I'm like, okay, I don't got a color. Let's see what we're working with. Now, this wig was I'm trying to think, was it? I gotta go back and look and see, but I don't think I didn't tell them. No, I didn't. I know I didn't. Because this was very affordable, and they insured. You know, I talked about the fullness and all of that, but they just insured me that they can create a nice full wig in a size medium, because I always test out in my head size so I can try it on my head. So, anyways, I purchased this wig. They gave me a really good deal. They gave me, you know, free shipping, all of that with this wig. It was really good deal. And I'm like, I mean, hey, I'm just trying it out. Not that I was even looking for a vendor. Again, just entertaining it sometimes. But when I got the wig, I expected it. I did wash and condition and everything. So once I washed and conditioned it, checked out the hair, I'm like, it's all right. Got a little bit of short hairs. I don't really care about that. The color turned out okay. This is HD lace. Okay, you know, checking everything. That's what you're supposed to do. But I tried it on my head. It's a medium. When I tried it on my head, immediately, it has an elastic band. Everything came in it. The looks of it, it looked like it was constructed very well. It is constructed very well and all that. But when I put it on my head, I immediately noticed when I ran my hand through the back, it was very much bulky and lumpy back here. Now, this vendor said this is a medium. This is why it's so important to test and to make sure that, you know, you do quality control and you know exactly what you want. And don't just take somebody's word for it, because the vendor said it's a medium. So what, you just going to post this on the site and sell it as a medium? You have to really weed through. It's a lot of mess up. There's a lot of mess. Don't get right up in that mess. You'll lose a lot of money. Customers won't come back. So anyway, this wig is not a medium. Or if it's a medium, it's that company's medium, which is way too big. It is not it's not in alignment with the wigs and the sizing that I have. So I had it on my head. I pinched it to see. So I said, okay, wait a minute. We got to test a little more. So I put it onto the blockhead and I pinned down the measurements based on the size chart medium to see what we get, because my wig measurement system has the most accurate size chart on here. So I know that if I pin it, it should fit flush to this medium blockhead that we have here. And I believe this is even a 22.5. So I just want to check. And to my, not even to my surprise, but to my surprise, same thing. I can literally pinch the back of this wig, and this is cap. I don't know how I can show y'all. Let me, cause see, I'm very a visual. So, and I like to just explain and show as visual, because, you know, these things happen and vendors will tell you, hey, you know, just what it is. And I'm going to tell you what they said. But so this is the wig, right? It got the hair on here. But if I was to move the hair, right? This is from the side. I promise you it's from the side. This is the cap. This is the cap. I am pulling it, pinching this. If I pinch this, I can literally fold this over. We have about 1.5 inches worth of cap that needs to be taken out. All of this back here. There is no way this is a medium, or this isn't the medium that I sell. I don't know. Maybe it's a medium for, I don't know, a giant's head or something. But this is way too big, y'all. I hate that all this hair is in the way. But just know that I'll be doing another video resizing this thing. But when I pinch it, if I move all of this hair, this is the cap. There's no way this should fit like this. So anyways, that just, I wanted to show this, and I wanted to explain that because, you know, I know there are some new wig companies out here and you guys are looking for vendors and things of that sort. And if you are, that is great. But just keep in mind that every vendor sizes are not going to be the exact same. And I went through that. This isn't the first time. That's how I know. This just happened to be so recent and updated. But years ago, when I went through sourcing out and finding my vendor, I went through several that was too large. Well, I had one way bigger than that, and it was supposed to be a medium. So, but yeah, so in this case, like, you know, what do? Of course, you know, the vendor reached back out. Hey, have you had a chance to check out our wigs? Yeah, I checked out your wig because I only ordered one. I checked out your wig, and unfortunately, the sizing is not accurate, or a medium sizing that I, you know, sell for my brand or whatever. And they said, oh yes dear, it is a medium. We assure it is a medium. They sent the sizing chart and showed the sizing chart. I'm like, okay, well, all of that is great, but it's still not, it's not. And they're like, dear, it has an elastic band. With the elastic band, it can get it can get tighter for you. Maybe it'll fit. I said, no. I said, listen, I've been making wigs for a very long time, and I've ordered wigs, you know, for a very long time. And unfortunately, your company size medium is just not what, you know, what I am looking for. And they're like, oh, we're so sorry. We can, what did they say? I forgot. I got my phone right here. But they were like, we can make your wig smaller. Let me see. Where is it at? Hold on. But yeah, child, I was just like, here. Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that. To be honest, I never got feedback about our wig cap sizes. Well, if anybody's working with this wig company, and if you're wondering why your customers may not be coming back, I'm just saying, like, the sizing is not, and I know that this is a problem for some companies that they don't even know. Sometimes your customers just may not tell you, may not say anything, and they just happen to come to people like myself or DM me and, hey T, do you resize wigs? I got a wig that's too big, or I got a wig that's too small. You know, in those cases, listen, I get those emails, and you know, I at the time I'm not really touching other companies' wigs, but it's like there are companies that are selling these wigs and they're not. It could be the customers missized, or it could be just the company's sizing is off. That happens, like, it happens. But yeah, so be careful, pay attention, be knowledgeable. I honestly, I just want to say, to wrap this up, is, you know, it's very important when it comes to selling these wigs. Sizing really do matter. Like, the quality of the hair matters as well, but sizing matters, because even if you have amazing quality, a lot of people are like, oh, I want the best quality, you can have the most amazing quality and the best hair on the wig, but if it does not fit your customer's head, then your customer will be dissatisfied. Then you will have to go back and fix it or redo the work, or your customer will not return. It doesn't matter how good the hair is. The hair is good and you're selling wigs, but the sizing is too big or too small. Unfortunately, why would they buy another wig that's too big or too small? I would not buy jeans that are too small, you know, and have to go and pay somebody else to fix it, or to get back to you to fix it. That is something that you want to ensure that you know, iron out. So that's really what this video is all about. It's just understanding, you know, there's pros and cons to both, but all these wigs sell, okay? They sell even when they're too big. Okay, because at this point it's like, well, what do? No, I'm not gonna argue this vendor. I'm not gonna try to ask for my money back. No, it was already an amazing deal, but you know, good thing about it is I am a custom wig maker, so guess what? I can go in and this is a quick and easy fix for me to fix this wig and, you know, just style it, you know, continue to test it, style it, and see what happens. But definitely won't be working with this vendor because I just don't want to trust that, you know, I order a bulk of wigs and they're all missized. So that's why you test, you know, you test for these reasons. You lose a little so that you're not losing a lot. And, you know, there's been situations where, you know, it's been, people have lost a lot and it's unfortunate, but, you know, you test and these are things that you work through. And I'm pretty sure now that company is going to, you know, go and tell whoever higher up, like, hey, this customer said this. like maybe a customer never told them and just moved on and went on to the next one. But one thing I always do is let these vendors know, like, hey, you know, this, gotta fix this, but I won't work with you, but just fix this. And they may or they may not, and that's that. But anyways, that's all I have for this video. Drop some questions if you have some questions. Let me know if you are happy that I'm back. If there's any topics that you want me to cover. Like, I am back to just no edits. I'm giving you what it is, and that's that. Also, before you go, my online wig making classes, I do teach custom wig making. My online wig making academy is being upgraded to enhance all of my students' experience to a level beyond anybody's and anything that is out there. So there's a lot of new things that I'm pushing out, and I'm just pouring into these custom wig makers, because even whether you make them for a little bit and you switch over to vendor, you always have that skill that if something happens to the vendor, you can go back to and make them on your own, or you can make these adjustments to these wigs without feeling intimidated or like you just lost money. So if you want to become a lifetime student, I do offer, lifetime access. Extremely detailed. The tutorials, they're being updated. We're filming in 4K. Like, we have some amazing things. I'm even putting some business resources and discounts to my students only. So if you aren't a student and you want to become a student, I'll leave it in the description. If you are a student, make sure you check your emails. We are on a new platform now. The old platform is getting discontinued. A lot of people have been sending me emails. I've been getting y'all passwords reset, getting y'all up to date, and I want y'all to be checking in at least once a week, because new things are going to be just popping up over there, and y'all need to make sure y'all get everything that you can as a custom wig maker, because my students, my people, my community, y'all about to be out here and y'all about to be getting it, because once I leave out, I need all y'all to just fill my shoes, and I want to be confident enough to pass my clients to my students. Okay, so the only way to do that is if I pour into my students and give all the knowledge that I have to y'all. So that is what I'm gonna do. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for next week's video, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video, and I'll see y'all in another video. Bye, y'all.